Hey guys, welcome back to Digital Decoded. Today's episode is part of the AMA Ask Me Anything series. The question that came over today was, how do we avoid delays when launching a new website? That's a good one. So the most common contributor to what causes delays is content development. Just about every team can get wrapped around the axle when it comes to developing the right messaging, headlines, copy, structure, flow of their website. So that's definitely the number one contributor that we've seen through the years. So some advice that we have that we actually use for not just our clients but also our own team are the following: prioritize content. Identify the most difficult content pieces and address those first. So this way you get the hardest tasks out of the way. You give yourself a little bit more time over the length of the project to go back and address, tweak, do whatever you need to do there. This way you're not leaving it at the very end. This also helps you enjoy the project and keep the momentum going as well. So you kind of get those, you tend to have the most momentum on the upfront, and that gives you more energy to address those tougher tasks. So address the most difficult and most important content pieces first. Also, break tasks into smaller pieces. So divide them into smaller tasks, delegate those, and also try to assign deadlines to those tasks. Again, all to keep the momentum going. Embrace simplicity. So this can't be said enough. Keep to the KISS rule, as the old saying would go. Keep it simple, silly, stupid, whatever you want to subscribe to. But yeah, keep your content really simple, easy to understand, quick to read. Don't create lengthy, descriptions to elements on your site. Try to keep things as simple as possible, and that will help you keep the ball rolling with content development. Delegate tasks. That's definitely important. Just back to the other one was breaking the task into smaller pieces, but delegate tasks and hold the team members accountable. This way you can help speed up the process and ensure that each aspect of the website is given due attention. Set a launch date, but make sure you set a reasonable launch date. Make sure that you talk to all of your resources that you're going to be using, whether it's internal team members, outsourcing, freelancers, the development team developing the website. Make sure you get a clear understanding of what it's going to take for them to deliver specific types of tasks. This way, this can give you a good kind of rule of thumb to follow when putting together your overall launch date and due date for anything. Make sure it's reasonable. Add some padding in there for yourself and for everybody else. This way, if something comes up, like someone is out sick or a resource that's just dropped off the map and he hasn't contacted you in the time frame you were expecting, just add some padding in there, and that'll help you create a more reasonable launch date. Implement a content management system. Oh, this is extremely important. Do not develop a website that requires the developer to make changes to for anything and everything. You may be creating templates that may require a developer to tweak, but there's also ways to get around that as well. But do not, big message, do not develop a website that does not have a content management system. You're going to shoot yourself in the foot down the road and really regret going that direction. And there's lots of content management systems out there, from WordPress, Joomla, Drupal. Those are some free open source ones. There's some software as a service ones like Wix, Squarespace, and others. There's, if you're enterprise level, there's probably some more proprietary, higher level kind of systems that you may want to look at. But again, go with the CMS no matter what. Launch with minimal viable content. That means get the site going, get it launched with the minimal amount of content that you can use to get it to go live, and then make improvements as you start to collect analytics and data. This way, you're making sound data-driven decisions when it comes to updating your content. There's different tools out there like Hotjar with heat maps, and Microsoft Clarity, which is a good one. It's nice. It's free. So take a look at those. Look at what people are doing on the pages on the site, and just kind of make your changes based on what you're seeing through those tools. Establish a content plan. This will help you create a consistent update and new content to your website. So you're going to want to constantly add new content as you start to get feedback from these tools, feedback from sales, and generally just, as new ideas come to the table, you definitely want to keep adding to your website and creating new content. That's not only going to create a better user experience, but it's also going to help with SEO. So when these search engines see that you're constantly adding new content to the site, it's going to just increase your overall SEO score. Learn from setbacks. Treat delays as learning experiences. Analyze the causes of those and create new measures to help prevent them from happening again. So really, that's the core set of advice that we are, provide to our clients and also use internally. I hope they help you with your next or current website project. These can also be applied to not just website projects, but just about any type of project where content is something that is part of the task lists. Please subscribe if you liked this podcast, and leave your comments and questions below. Thanks.